Hello and welcome to this demo of the DV360 Custom Bidding Script Builder tool. At its core, the tool is designed to help users create custom bidding scripts that are slightly more complex than those that are available to be created via the UI and the Goal Builder tool. With that said, custom bidding is a very powerful functionality, and there are many use cases that are not covered by this tool. But if you are interested in building a custom bidding script that's based on these variables that we support, then this tool is for you. As you can see, the tool, when you create your own copy, will open to this mini user guide that's lives within the spreadsheet. With that said, there is a even more robust user guide that you can access by clicking this link. We won't go through the full user guide here, but I do recommend that you check out both user guides before getting started with creating your script. Once you're ready to create your script, you'll go to this user inputs tab. And here you will have a couple things that you'll want to input. You'll want to input your partner ID, your advertiser ID, and then you'll be ready to start creating your script. The first thing that you'll do when you're creating a script is decide what type of aggregation method you'll be using. There are 3 different options, and the user guide goes into more detail on when you might want to use the different options. Most people use either max aggregate or sum aggregate, and so today we'll be using max aggregate, which just looks at the different conditions that we create and assigns the largest weight to the impression. So once you've chosen your aggregation method, you'll go ahead and you'll create some conditions. So today I'm going to be creating 3 conditions. So I'm going to just go ahead and give them weights right away. So for my 3 conditions, I'll have 3 different weights, the possibilities. So there'll be 100, which will be kind of my top tier impression. Then there'll be one that will be worth 50, which is about half as important to me as this top tier. And then one that's weighted just 10, which is just kind of about 10% as valuable as that number 1 condition. So for me and my clients, a click is the most important. So I will choose the click variable and I'll say, was there a click? Did click equal true? But for it to be the most valuable impression, I also want to include a second condition. So in this case, I want to say, was the time on screen greater than 10 seconds? Because for me, I find that these lead to higher lead quality if there was a click, but also the ad was on screen for 10 seconds. With that said, that's not the only thing that's valuable to me. If both of those aren't true, it might still be valuable to me if a user clicked. So if they click, but maybe this time on screen condition wasn't true, this condition won't be true overall, but I still say that's worth about 50 to me. So I'll go ahead and create a condition that says, as long as there's at least a click, I'll still give an impression weight of 50. And then finally, that time on screen is still important to me, even if the user doesn't click, but not as important to me. So for me, I'm going to once again create a condition that says, hey, if the time on screen is greater than 10 seconds, then you can give that impression a weight of 10. And what these weights will do is tell the model the value of each impression to you, the user. So again, the numbers aren't as important as the relativity. So I like to think of it as, if this is my gold tier, 100, then this is worth about half as much to me, and this is worth about 10% to me. So kind of figure out what's valuable to you and create your conditions accordingly. Once you've done that, there are 2 buttons that you can use. You can use this QA script button, which will just kind of pop out all of the inputs in a slightly more readable format to make sure that everything looks good. So I would recommend just checking this out and see if there's anything here that kind of looks like it's missing. If you forgot to put the partner advertiser ID, it'll be obvious here. So just a quick QA for you. And then once you've QA'd it and you're ready to go and you want to copy it into the UI, you'll go ahead and press this purple button. Once you do that, you'll see that this is the final script that you can go ahead and copy, and you'll be able to paste this into the DV360 UI to create a script. We do have a menu up here that allows you to not only send feedback on the tool, but also actually open DV360 directly to the custom bidding UI at either the advertiser or partner level. So that's where you'll go ahead and copy the script in. If you want to see a couple more examples of scripts and what their outputs might look like, you can see these additional tabs with sample use cases. And then finally, we have a full 15-minute training/demo video available on our YouTube as well. So go ahead and check that out.